Hey everybody, welcome back to another fun and exciting geometry class. Today we are going to be continuing in constructions, and today we are going to do two new ones. The first one is going to be constructing an angle that's equal to the given angle. They're going to give you an angle, and you're going to construct a brand new angle that is equal, the same exact looking angle. And then we are going to also construct a perpendicular line to any given point. So they're gonna give you a line, and you're gonna take and you're gonna draw a perpendicular line through that point. Again, not using your protractor, because then you could just put it at the point and do a 90-degree angle, and you got yourself a perpendicular at that point. But we're gonna do it with a compass. We're gonna learn how to do it with without the protractor. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's take a look down here. You'll see there I have an angle drawn, and I have another point ready to go. So what we want to do is we want to take this angle, this first angle here, and we want to reproduce it or draw it again over here. Okay, and so let's take a look at how we might do that. Well, the first thing we want to do is we want to draw a point. I've already done that, and so the point is right there for you. Now the second thing we want to do is go ahead and draw just a random line. Okay, just like we had our line on the first one. Doesn't matter how long it is. You can draw, it doesn't matter, because again, this is a line, so it goes indefinitely in both directions. We're just drawing a representation of that right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our compass on the vertex of the angle, and we'll go ahead and we can put this anywhere we want to on this line. So just find some place that's comfortable for you. Again, you don't want it real close, because that's going to be hard to draw. You don't want it too far down there, because then it's also going to be too hard to draw. And so just find a nice comfortable spot and lock it in. What we're going to do now is we're going to take and we're going to draw an arc all the way to the other ray. So we draw an arc that goes all the way to both rays. Okay, so start at the bottom one, draw it all the way up to the top one. And then we'll take our compass, and we'll come over here to the other line. Again, you're locked in. Don't change your settings right now. And then we're going to draw that same arc. Okay, draw that same arc over there. So all we did was put our compass anywhere we wanted to on this line and drew an arc. We brought it over here to the other vertex, and we drew an arc again. Okay. All right. Now what you want to do, and this is kind of the interesting part of this construction, is you take your point and you put it where the arc touched the line on your first triangle, or your first angle. Sorry. So you put your point where the arch and the line touch. And what we want to do is unlock this, and we want to put our pencil where the other line and the arc touch. Okay? And we want to lock that in. Now if you watch, we can go ahead and draw an arch there. You don't really have to draw that arch there. I just draw it sometimes just because. And then you'll see it creates an X right there. So then you come over here to the second one, put your point on the same point, the vertex, if you will. And then you are going to, remember, keep it locked in. And we are going to put another arch right there. And now we have an X. And if you've been paying attention the last couple of constructions that we've done, as soon as we get our X, then we kind of know what to do. We get our straight edge, and we kind of line it up, and we want to put the X on with our point. And so we're going to line those two things up, and then we would take our pencil and we would draw our line. Okay. And there's our angle that is reproduced, or basically the exact same. Now again, you can, once you get it on there, you can check it. So get your protractor out. We'll come over here. All right, that was about a 51 degree angle. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to try to see, and that's about exactly a 51 degree angle. So we're really close. We did a good job on that one, and I think that you can do a good job too. It's not extremely challenging, but you do have to remember what steps to do in what order. So if you forgot, rewind the video, watch it again, practice it. When the video's going, you should be doing it too. That way you're realizing what steps need to be made so that you can reproduce that on any quiz or test that might be coming up. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one. I'll go ahead and clear this out. Let me get rid of the protractor and the straight edge. And the second construction that we're going to do today is on page 33, if you're looking in your book. And it's constructing a perpendicular to a given point. So let's first of all just draw a line. So we'll just draw a line here, and we'll take this line right over here, and let me put a point on this end as well. All right, so there's our line. Now I'll put a point in blue. Just need a point. There we go. And it can be anywhere. Now, don't think that it has to be a midpoint, because it doesn't have to be a midpoint. So we're just going to put it wherever. And I'll put it off to the left side here so you can see that that is definitely not a midpoint. All right, I think you can see that. It's a little bit hard to see because it's blue and the line is black. So I think you can see it there though. But what we want to do is we want to create a perpendicular at that point. In other words, we want to create a line, if you will, that's exactly at 90 degrees on that line, okay? And so that's what we're trying to do. But we can't use we can't use a ruler, we can't measure it, we can't use a protractor. It'd be great if we use a protractor, just throw a protractor up there and do a 90 degree and we're done, okay? But we can't do that because we have to use our compass. All right, so what we want to do here is we want to take our compass and we want to put it on the point. The point that we want to draw the line through. Don't put it at the first point, or don't put it at the end point. We're putting it at the point that we want to draw our perpendicular line through. And so we would just go ahead and find any distance, really. It doesn't matter what your distance is. Go ahead and lock in a distance. Here's what you want. You don't want it to be off of the line over here. You don't want it to be off of the line over here. You want to hit the line on both sides. So we'll put it, I'll start it over here. We'll put it about right there, okay? And now I want to take and I want to draw an arc that goes all the way from the line to the line, okay? Basically, I drew a semicircle, okay, with the point there. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is take our compass now and put it on where the semicircle connects to the line, where the semicircle touches the line, or arc touches the line. And you're going to pull your pencil past halfway. See, this is halfway. We're going to call this halfway, where this dot is in the middle, where our bisector is. So you want to go past that. And you can go as far past it as you want, okay? But we just want to go past that point. We'll lock it in, and we'll go ahead and take our compass and we'll draw an arc up top here. And then we're going to move our point to the other semicircle where it touches the line. And then we'll go ahead and draw another arc there. And look what we have. We have another X. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for X's, okay, if you haven't figured that out yet. Now we've got another X, and look what we have here. We have a point here. Now some people, when they do this construction, they also like to draw an X down here on the bottom. And that's fine. You can draw an X in both locations, okay? And I'll show you why you might want to do that. But you don't have to, because all you need is 2 points to draw the line. And so this X down here, I guess it helps us a little bit, but not too much. So we're going to go ahead and get out our straight edge and line it up there. Move it just a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. And so then we'll come over here and we'll grab our pencil and make our line all the way through. Now, like I said, you don't need to put the one on the bottom. The book does not show you to put the one on the bottom. I just did it so that you can see that it's maybe a little bit easier to connect your line like that. But all you need to do is put where the X is here at the top, and then down through the line, the point. And there is your perpendicular through a point. And we could draw another perpendicular through another point, through another point, through another point. So make your semicircle, go to the point on the semicircle, make an arc, go to the other point on the semicircle, make another arc, and that is the point at which the line needs to cross. Okay? All right. Hope you learned something today, and that's all I have for you. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.